Hello there. Look what's back. I was complaining to my friend Steve that I missed my truck so much. I didn't drive it all last year. Time, budget, work, life, it just didn't get done. And so I was just crying up a storm about it. And so he sent me a picture yesterday, and it's inside on the lift. So I'm so stoked. Like, oh man, Steve, like I just appreciate it so much. Everything you do for me. Uh, so yeah, she's in the shop, and I'm beyond ecstatic about it. I'm gonna fix that ugly paint job. Probably not while it's in here. For right now, for right now, my plan is like roadkill special, where you just get it going, just get it running again, and get it so that it runs, drives, starts, stops, does everything that a truck should, and then worry about the rest, like the roof rack. Oh, wrong way. Here. So the roof rack needs to be fastened on better. It's just sitting up there. It needs to be finished. The bumpers got started and have been sitting on my plasma table over here for like a year. So that's going to be the top plate of the bumper. I'll bring you guys along on that. But the first thing first, like I said, is to get it running and driving. And so when I put this diff in, I was sort of dumb. Like, you ever get in the heat of the excitement and you do something and then you don't really think it through very good? Like I didn't. So I put this diff in and it's trash. Like the gears are absolutely trash. The pinion's trash. Like it's absolute garbage. So I really should have checked it better. I was just like, yeah, there's a matching set of diffs. The drop was on the right side. I was working with like, normally there's two types of budgets where you got a champagne budget and a beer budget. Well, I was working with like a water budget. Like, hello, garçon, could I have some water, please? So that's where I was at with that. But still, with no budget, I still, like, it was working. But this diff is no good. So I got a spare out in the snow, and I'm going to go out and see if it's the right gears. If it's the right gears. If not, if it's in good shape, then I'll take the front and back, and then I'll do all new diffs again. Man, this thing's had a lot of different diffs under it, but is what it is. So I'm gonna go check the snow, and let's go see what we got under there. I missed getting this thing out last night. Steve got it out for me again. Guy's just deadly. But so he fished this thing out, but I guess it was stuck in the snow pretty good. So it folded it up like a little taco. But the beauty is that in doing that, it lifted the back real high. Huh? Always a bonus. Some of these little things are just glorious. So this diff has a bunch of bolts that aren't right. So you know that nobody's ever been in there and done a correct job. Let's see what they got. Let's see what we got in here. There's always that one bolt, eh? So I'm gonna try one of these bolt extraction kits. Here. I'm gonna try one of these guys. Where are you? and see if I can't beat one of these damn things on there. And hopefully I can get that one. They use those stupid little half round with the what the heck are they called again? You know, the star dealios. Torx. Yeah, they use a Torx. And they're a pain in the so I'm gonna try and beat one of these things on now. Oh. Ooh, that one might wall up on there. Come on, baby. Got it. Winning. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Now hopefully, we can just push this thing and get that axle out of there. Oh. Oh. I'll kick it, I'll kick it. Oh, brake line. Hang on, wait. Pick it back up. Go around this side. There, that's free. Now we're just hung up on the drive shaft. It's free! Woo! Oh, smooth operator. Okay, we're gonna bring this into the shop now. Good morning. I'm so stoked to have my truck in the shop. Like, I always work on everybody else's stuff, and mine tends to get neglected. And yeah, so it's finally in the shop here, and we're trying to. Basically, it was running, driving, starting, stopping. I got it to that point. It sucked. I was not happy with it. I wasn't happy with the diffs I picked, but I just had no budget. So I did what I could. And like, I love the roadkill sort of method of life, where just get it running, make it run, drive, start, stop. Everything else after that is secondary. So the diff that I put in was this guy here. Where are you? Oops, too low. So this is the diff that I had in it, but it turned out that pinion gear was absolutely chewed up. So just a waste of time, essentially. So then yesterday we went and dug out, we had a donor. It was a 81 Jeep Wagoneer. And so we went and pulled the diff out of that one, or the rear end. And the gearing is like a 293 or something like that. So this thing would have been like an absolute dog. It just wouldn't have worked very good. So then there was another diff that we found laying out in the snow, and that one turned out to be a Chevy 10 bolt. So that's down behind me here. And So that one turned out to be a winner. Actually, the gear is about the same as the front. It's not quite the same, but it's close enough that it's not going to matter in my world. So I'm going to clean this diff up today. I'm going to clean this one up, knock the mounts off, and get her stuffed under the back of the goat today. That's sort of my main goal today, is to be able to have this thing drive back out. For the U-joints, you can buy different size U-joints depending on your application or what you need by the size. And so we just took a micrometer. Is that the right word? Yeah, we used caliper, veneer caliper. So we used a caliper and we measured the end on this diff here at the for the yoke. We just measured that, and then we measured what the old Toyota one was, and we bought a U-joint. Actually, I bought a couple. It's so close, so I bought two. We'll see what one fits the best, and I'll see what one fits the best, and then that'll be that. It'll have a U-joint drive shaft. So I just gotta switch basically the leaf spring mounts and brake lines, leaf spring mounts, brake lines. And then I guess that'll be it. Be good to go. Hey, it's 1 o'clock, and I'm making great progress. I got the diffs in, and yeah, it's going good here. So there she is there. And I got a little bit of tire poke. Well, a fair bit. But it lines up with my front tire pretty good. So they both stick out quite a ways. That's great. And everything's just sort of in there roughly where it needs to be. But it's centered up and pinion angle is set. So I'm going to start welding this out. And man, by the end of today, this thing should be a running, driving truck again. Oh no, tomorrow I'll have to do brakes. The brakes in the Chev diff were pretty rough. So I'm going to have to do something about those. And probably make some new brake lines. These ones are pretty old, terrible. But yeah, tomorrow, I think by tomorrow, this thing should be a running, driving truck again. Man, I'm so stoked. This thing's my baby. I love it. Okay, I'll be back. So everything's welded in now, and I need some shock mount tabs. So I'm gonna go on to my I'm using my GOFABCNC plasma table. Got my metal set out there. Gonna come over here, hit play. Oh, I better check the amperage on the plasma. 65, that should be fine. Oh, there we go. So now we'll burn out, I got 3 of these tabs, but I seem to have lost one, so I'm just gonna make another one. Table's cutting really nice. Awesome. Well, it's the end of the day. Got through another one. I got the rear end in my truck. It's all in there now. Shock mounts are done. Here, I'll try and spin you around. So I got the shock mounts. Shock mounts are in, and blocks are all welded in. So I just got to get some hardware for the shocks tomorrow. I got to get some brake lines for it, and we got to put the U-joint in, and then the back of the truck is pretty much back together. So tomorrow the back end will be done for sure. I got to wire in these lights so that they work, and oh, and then the air, where is it? There's a dangler there. That's my air box. It'll have to get redone too. But it was a good day. Yeah, it was a good day. Wrestling that diff in by myself was a bit of a pain in the ass, but I ended up getting her. And so now I'm gonna get home. I'm gonna do a little bit of editing, show